آره بگم.
Are you brave enough to take your own kids in front of the building and let him stay there for many days?
Let me explain. When you came from your country because of the persecution, yeah, you came to Indonesia to apply for asylum, yeah, and then you registered to Unhcr in Indonesia, yeah. When we did the RSD, refugee status determination, and then we recognize you as a refugee. Okay, it means that we recognize that you have problems in your country. That's why you need protection, international protection, and that's why you came to Unhcr. And Unhcr provided you with the international protection. So we didn't tell you that you will be resettled. There are durable solutions, yes, you know, 3. We have local integration, we have voluntary return, and also resettlement. Yeah? But it is, you know, that we already explained to you, repeatedly, that resettlement is not an automatic right for resettlement when you become refugees. Yeah? That's why you can check in all the international documents, conventions. There is no such a thing about resettlement, yeah, for refugees. Of course, we Unhcr will help refugees when we have places and for resettlement, and also when the refugees meet the criteria. So, when we process the resettlement, we will see your situations in the asylum countries. Yeah, what is going on? You already protected from whatever you experienced or you faced in your countries, and you came to Indonesia. And here we gave you. Let me explain first. Yeah? And then for resettlement, yeah, we will see your situations in Indonesia. Okay. And to determine whether your situation will be eligible for resettlement or not. Okay? So that's what we are seeing now, what we are reviewing now, all the cases that in Indonesia now. But the problem is, you also know that we have very limited places for resettlement. And it is very logic, even you can also understand, if I have small places, I cannot process all of them, right? And it means it will take time to process all of them. And we are trying our best to be fair to process all the cases, yeah, by reviewing all the individual situations, criteria from the settlement countries, and also the availability of the places, the settlement places. Yeah? So, if you ask why I'm not resettled yet, let's come back to the criteria. Okay? We have vulnerability criteria, we have criteria from the settlement countries, and we also have the availability of the places, the resettlement places. Now, how do you know that you are eligible? You need to contact Unhcr so that we review your case individually, and then we will inform you whether you are eligible or you are not more vulnerable than the others, because we have to prioritize the most vulnerable cases, because we have limited places. Yeah? I often make an example. If there are 20 vulnerable cases, yeah, that needs resettlement, but we only have 10 places. Now, can we process the 20? No, we only have 10 places. So we have to prioritize which ones from those 20, which 10 from those 20 who are more vulnerable, so that we can prioritize. That's a kind of selection. Yeah? So those who are not more vulnerable than the others, they have to wait. Why? We don't have enough places for resettlement. That's easy, yeah, to think. Yeah?
Sir.
So that's what we are doing now. But I want to again emphasize we are in the pandemic situation as well. Yeah, that's why actually gathering like this is violating the regulation.
Sir.
Okay? So, and one more thing, let me finish and then I will give you time. You bring your kids as well, yeah, and it is also you give risk to your children, yeah, with the traffic here, okay, and you know if okay. Maybe you think that, okay, I've been staying for a long time in here, but there is no reason, okay, for you to be against the law. That's the problem. Yeah, we have no problem if you want to voice your demands within the law. But when you violate the law, that's something else. Huh? And it is not related, sir, with UNHCR. It's related to the government as the
Sir,
police,
you're
the
mentioning
law
about the laws.
We have 1,000 Afghans in Indonesia, or in Makassar.
7,000 something else.
Yes, and then we only have 100 places for resettlement. What do you expect? We only process 100. Are they all full Afghans? And other refugees, they are not vulnerable because of the persecution in their countries? Okay? So, we need to see individual situations there, yeah? To understand that individual is more vulnerable now or not. Huh? If not, you wait, we know you are vulnerable, but there are other people who need further protection because of the situation, the current situation. Then we process them first. Okay, next time when we have quota, you are more vulnerable, okay, we will process you. Yeah? So,
one reliable for that one. Until that time you guys will wait. When I don't have my hand, when I don't have my leg, or when I cannot walk, then I will be vulnerable, yeah?
okay, I will tell you the vulnerability. It is not only the criteria, right? You know, medical condition is only one of the criteria. We have other criteria, protection, security issues, what is it? Age, for example, elderly, with vulnerable conditions. We also have date of registration, you know. Those who came first will be prioritized. But not only the date of registration, but also we will interview based on the vulnerability of the individual as well. Okay? So not only the medical condition.
So just you bring a limit.
Because they know your situation inside the country. So that's why they created many places for refugees. Although it is not part of UNHCR resettlement process, but they have the process. And we already inform all refugees through our website. Yeah, we explain everything. Yeah? If you want to go for that program, you check your criteria. If you meet the criteria, you contact the state. Yeah? If not, then UNHCR will continue with our program, resettlement programs. Yeah, we will review all of your cases. Okay, I think about this guy. You are still waiting. I will give you something.
Sir, you said that you've talked about the limited resettlement that you receive, that you want to give to refugees in Indonesia, right?
Not I want to give.
But right now, the Canada said that we want 40,000 Afghan refugees from the second country through the UNHCR.
Let me.
So what? So